everybody. We're here at the International Quilt Festival in Houston, Texas, and I am really excited about the event that's taking place right now. I would like to introduce Beverly, and Beverly, what's your last name?
Beverly Fine.
Beverly Fine and Carol Brooks. We've got Gail Stepanek. I wanted to say that right. Is that like Polish? German? Czech. And we have Jan Hutchison. And these ladies are here because, first of all, there's an organization that's been around for a while called the National Association of Certified Quilt Judges. Say all that 5 times really fast. So Beverly or Carol, speak to the organization itself.
The NACQJ is a group of 62 certified judges who are spread across the country and judge shows large, small, and national and international. Every once in a while we come across a quilt that is truly spectacular, like the one that's behind us.
And this is called Cardinal Points, and it's made by these 2 ladies that I'm right here with Jan and Gail. So now that within this organization, ever so often a quilt, the cream rises to the top, is that right? And is it presented, is it nominated? What goes into what we're talking about is a masterpiece quilt. Now I've heard people say things like, oh, this is a master quilter, but you're not talking about the quilter, you're talking about the quilt, right?
Absolutely.
The quilt is designated as a masterpiece quilt, and this quilt has just been awarded the Masterpiece Quilt Award to these 2 ladies. So, yes. All of that just happened before we rolled cameras, but Beverly, would just tell us a little bit about the requirements. What does it take to get there?
To be nominated, a judge will have seen a quilt and will be pretty much in awe that all the pieces come together as one. The design, the color, and the quilting all speak with one voice. That's something that just grabs you when you're looking at quilts. This particular quilt came to our attention when it was a Best of Show winner in the Duluth Quilt Show in June of this year.
2017.
Yes, and the judges of that show said, I think we may have something special on our hands. And at that point, a evaluation was scheduled, and it happened. And
okay, now I'm the curious guy. So when the So when the evaluation is scheduled, then tell me what's the next step. Is the quilt put on display? Is there a group of people, judges gathered together? How many? All of that.
It requires 7 judges who are certified to do this, and each of the certified judges has to have been certified for at least 3 years. So it's not a rookie evaluation, and there's a very structured questionnaire, and the judges literally stand in front of the quilt as it's hung, and each of them have to come to some consensus on every single technique that's in evidence that it is worthy of a masterpiece.
So one more time, congratulations, ladies. All right, that's fabulous. Now I want to talk to you guys because we're sitting here talking all about how I got here, but you guys are the celebrities for the day. Your quilt is spectacular. It's called Cardinal Points, and Gail, you did the quilt top.
Yes.
And Jan, you did the quilting.
Right.
I understand this is the first time in the history of this program that honor for a quilt has been awarded to two people because 2 people worked on the quilt. Is that true?
Yes.
That's outstanding. So Gail, tell us about the quilt top.
Well, I saw an antique quilt that had this block in it, and I reduced the pattern down.
Oh, because it needed to be smaller diamonds? Is that what you're saying?
It was too big.
Yeah.
And I paper pieced the blocks and then hand appliqued even these little separation lines
They're
here
tiny.
and the designs separating the blocks.
Wow. And then the setting was the overall quilt kind of a replica or something, or was it the block? It was the block that
just
inspired
strictly
you.
the blocks in the original quilt,
and you did the setting.
and the rest is all my design.
That's wonderful. All right, so Jan, then what do? Do you then collaborate on how we're going to quilt it?
Well,
and you're the quilter.
Gail sort of sends me pictures as she's working on it, so I see what's coming. And then when she finally sends me the top, I take a picture of it and draw on the photographs till I come up with an idea. And she usually just tells me, do whatever you want.
Well, I have faith in her.
Faith in her. Well, I assume that you have to have a little bit of trust in each other. It doesn't work out.
So I send her pictures of as I'm quilting and ask her about thread choices and things like that, but we pretty much
Back
do
and
our own
forth,
thing.
yeah.
That's great. Well, congratulations to both of
Thank
you.
you.
It's exciting for us to be on the quilt show and kind of explain a little bit about the process. So thank you, ladies, and thank you. Now I understand we've got a couple of presentations. The ABM International Awards. Let's present those to each of the ladies. And Carol, would you do the honors?
I will. As president of the National Association of Certified Quilt Judges, it is my great honor to award you these trophies.
They are absolutely beautiful. And I understand there's a little treat that I'm supposed to deal with. Is that something that? Yeah, you're all in suspense now, right? And you are too. That's right. What's coming? Tell me what these are.
These are just a little fun that some of the CJs, knowing the ladies, know how enjoyable they are.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
They like a good laugh.
There you go. And what a perfect opportunity to walk around Houston. There
We
you go.
will too.
Oh, that's fabulous. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.